weird. Okay. Well, stream's up and running, so live. Mute tab. There we go. Let me make sure this works. I've gotten a lot. Yep, that works good. So I can just refer people to that when they ask about my keyboard. Pop-up chat. Live chat. Oh wait, Discord. I should also edit this just to say live, because I forgot to do that here. Hello, Mr. Spectrum. Yes, balls for sure. Huh, that didn't edit it. Oh, shit. Right. Does this ping people when I edit messages in here? It shouldn't. Yeah, okay. And then I'll also send it in some of these other servers too, where I know I have some audiences. There we go. I should really make a clipboard manager for my rice. Dot files. My Hyperland rice. Yeah, I am in a lot of Linux communities. Yeah, my Hyperland rice, https://gitlab.com/oglo12/hyperland rice. Is this the correct link? There we go. Yeah. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, no problem. I actually probably have some. By the way, the rice doesn't... Yeah. Thank you, Shazam. Sazam. Yeah, okay, so by the way, the rice doesn't look like this by default. It looks like this by default. It's a Gruvbox with this style. There's an Everforest version of this. And then there's Everforest with a forest staircase background, and then there's Everforest Medium Clean, which has a bunch of wallpaper options, so like DNA Helix. There's Gears. There is Underwater, which, by the way, I made these wallpapers in Inkscape. The ones with the Hyperland logo are in Blender. Here's a gray version of the submarine. And here's the forest staircase. I also, Solarized Clean has Gears. I really like Solarized. And then Underwater. And unlike Everforest, this submarine and Solarized actually looks good, I think. Whereas, like, in Everforest, it looks a little weird behind a terminal. That's why I made the gray submarine for the Everforest one. You don't like Solarized? I've seen, I gotta admit, I have seen some pretty garbage Solarized themes, but, you know, a lot of them are really good. Oh, crap. Hey, hey, Alex, sir, I didn't see your message there for a second. I was busy reading Solarized is torture. Seriously? There. Though ASCII Aquarium does look a little odd in Solarized. Ooh, how does my test project look in Solarized? Oh. Huh. Okay, I'll put it back on Everforest now. I do want to keep retention, so I'm going to put it on. I was going to add Gruffbox Light to my rice just for the memes. Same with Solarized Light. I just realized I gotta put on music. Music is what helps keep the retention. What do I want to play? There we go. It's too loud again. Right, okay. Turn it down. How's this? Is this good? I can also move my microphone closer to my keyboard and stuff. How's this? How's this for audio levels? Alrighty. Yeah, this rice does work on Void. It's distro agnostic, though Void has issues with Rofi. Hi Theo, welcome. Okay, so, right. I need to build a TUI for my CPU emulator because, let me, Oglo CPU Emu. Yeah, I think most of the console default themes are ass. It's still too loud? Okay. Okay, how's this? Negative 25 decibels. Is this good? I want to find a compromise, so it's like, it's not too loud, it's not too quiet. Alrighty. Okay, so, I have an issue in my emulator. What test programs do I have? ASM. Test.asm. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Helix is actually better with this. Test ASM. Okay, so... right. So I have an issue where calling multiple subfunctions with SP and BP being 0 or anything where there's an instruction just causes the entire program to loop. It's a strange bug. And I have not figured out how to solve it, and I feel like I need to build an entire TUI to see what the stack is doing. I guess I could. I just don't, one, I don't know Vim script, and two, yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't like NeoVim. Alright, so let me assemble this. Oh wait, is this an outdated version of hold on. Yeah, no, it's correct. My day is good. How about you? I had a strange... Oh, for my windows? Sure. Well, they're just in my, config. So you can simply just go to the animation section in my Hyperland configuration and copy them. Okay, right, so if I do cargo run ROM, test programs, auto bin test, and I print the assembly, it assembles correctly. So loading 0 into SP, copying the value in SP to BP, loading 5 into register 0, so that's the literal 5, loading 1 into register 1, so again, literal 1. Memory addresses start with this and symbol. Copying the value in R0 to R2, then calling this address, which is which would be, yeah, I did ask in there. Remember, I did, and you even tried helping me with the issue, and it's been such a weird issue. asm test.asm. Okay, so calling, the function 1 is this copy R2 into R15. So let's find copy R. Yeah, so it's this. That's what I'm calling it, and I'm just doing all this, and then I'm calling this next one and returning. So after this call, so I call and I go down here, do this, return, and then go back, and then go back here, and it should halt the program. So if I, yeah, probably the same bug that caused that, maybe. The TUI project. So I'm wanting to build my own text editor, and I don't like any of the TUI libraries that already exist for Rust, so I'm making my own. Here's the test project for that. As you can see, I have like some basic damage refreshing implemented that I still gotta improve, because as soon as I have like this widget up here, as soon as I have a position up here and a position down here, the entire terminal is being refreshed. So I gotta change that too. But I'm taking a break from that because every time I've tried to improve the damage algorithm, I've messed something up. So I'm gonna come back to it in a little bit. But also my TUI project, it supports, so like, here's a Ukrainian flag because my mom is from Mariupol, and here is animation. So I have time-based animation in my TUI library, and then I have shader, which is not run on the GPU, at least not yet. But yeah, shader. And then, yeah, that's it. And the TUI library is called, it's called TUI GUI. I got really lucky with the name. And I explain stuff here. Here are the examples. see, like examples. Here's the Ukrainian flag example. So I import a bunch of TUI GUI stuff, set a time limit for so the widget just auto quits. The thing auto quits. Here's how you define a custom widget. So I have a color field. I have widget data, which is internal to TUI GUI. This allows for widgets to be animated and stuff. It's basically like a state specifically for the widget. New function, and then I implement this widget trait for the widget thing. And this function draw, what it does is for row in canvas.transform.size.rows and for call in canvas.transform.size.calls, it sets on the canvas at position call row. It sets this character with a new style with a foreground of self.color. And widget info, it's basically saying this widget can be 0 in size or it can be U16 max in size. It doesn't matter what size it is. And then this is just returning the widget data for TUI GUI. And then here's my main function. Let flag is a widgets box container new. Widgets orientation vertical. Vec color pane widget new ANSI color blue. Color pane widget new ANSI color yellow. Text is widgets anchor container new, widgets anchor new, call anchor center, row anchor center, so I'm anchoring it to the center of the terminal. Widgets anchor container widget size fixed, so I'm setting what the widget size in the anchor container should be. And then I'm actually defining the widget, so widgets label new, hello world rust is great. Widgets label style single. I can also do a per line style, so this is a single style. False, which means the widget cannot expand to its full potential. Text background is the same thing pretty much, just with nothing behind it. And then here's the root widget. This is what the context draws down here when I create the context. The root widget is just a layers widget where the very background is the flag, then the next layer is the text background, which is that clear area, and then the very front widget is the text, and then the context, I'm defining a default context config, a default context setup config, and the setup config is for things like whether or not to use raw mode. I'm defining the backend to use, so cross term. I'm defining the content processor, so I want to use OO colors. The root widget, I'm setting up the terminal, I'm recording the start time, and while std time instant now. So basically, while it hasn't reached this time limit, run this loop. So I'm doing context.draw, which will draw all the widgets to the terminal, and then context.cleanup, and then, yeah. So that's a Ukrainian flag example. There's also like the shader example. Here's a test shader. It just does bilinear interpolation. Here's the main function. And animation. This is the animation example. I'm doing a lerp, which, let's see, what did I... Yeah, lerp animation is just animation's linear. So just a simple lerp, nothing fancy. But I also have quadratic Bezier curve animation, so you could actually port your Hyperland animations to my TUI library. Frame delay, setup, and yeah. By the way, I've always been confused why you chose GitLab over GitHub. Like, just why? Well, I chose GitLab in the first place because I originally chose Codeberg. But the problem with Codeberg, is it has a 100 repo limit, and I hit that limit really quickly. I tried GitLab because GitHub is 100% proprietary, and they have all the Copilot nonsense and shit. Whereas GitLab is somewhat open source at least. So I chose GitLab. Also, GitLab has features like groups and stuff, which I really like. And I can have subgroups and stuff. How do people even find good Bezier curve animations? Do they just, like, try whatever until it looks good? Hello, Clove. Welcome. Okay, so the way I find good window animations for Hyperland is, Hyperland.conf is, there's this tool. So I actually do understand how quadratic Bezier curves work, so I could do it by hand without using a tool. But a tool is nice. I use this tool right here. It's linked in my configuration, but yeah, I can view the animations with this tool. So like if I want to do it goes really fast and slows down, I can do something like this. Yeah, you just futz around with the tool and see what works. Well, you also have to actually understand the tool too. If you understand the tool, it's not very hard. Okay, anyway though, back to what I was doing. Test programs, test programs, auto bin, test. So here's the issue, it just constantly repeats. So I gotta find, and I hit Control C, that's why it stopped. So I gotta find a way to, see what the stack is actually doing and why it's getting all fucked up. So that is what I gotta do. So I wanna create a TUI. Cargo add TUI GUI dash F backend cross term. Hello, brilliant brain. How are you? Hope everybody's fine. Yeah, I'm good. Everybody here seems to be good. How are you? Alrighty, so now cargo.toml robo colors hash brown flume control C. Do I really need flume? Ah, nice. Pakistan. Do people in Pakistan speak Russian? I don't. Where is Pakistan? Where is Pakistan? Pakistani, yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, I can't tell where it is from. But the reason I was wondering that is because my grandfather on my mom's side was 100% Tatarstan, and it was 100% Tatarstan and Tatarstani, and in Tatarstan they speak Russian. I feel like the only places that are really ahead in technology are like the UK, very West Europe and the US. Yeah, my grandfather on my mom's side was a Muslim. In some ways, being less developed is probably a good thing. In other ways, definitely not. Estonia has some weird shit going on where everyone's IDs and stuff are in the cloud now. Continue the lecture? Like the programming lecture? Sure. Okay, so I just removed a ton of stuff. Cargo run right as expected. Virtual page, right? Yeah. Right, so just a bunch of OO colors stuff. Where is the good stuff? Come on. Right, yep, that's what I wanted. Actually, Flume would be a good dependency to have. Cargo add Flume. Yeah, it exploded because I just removed a bunch of dependencies. Yeah, so this emulate or print function, I need... Oh, shit. Whoa. There we go. So in function emulate, what I need to do is RAM delay, NOP delay, CPU config, yep, config CPU, random access memory, my machine with my CPU and RAM, my load ROM, machine.load ROM, which loads the program ROM, my control C handling, which I won't need, running. Right, okay, so I need to remove all of these log infos. So I can just remove log, like every, I can remove all of these. And then I can, yup, Helix, Helix, Helix. The best text editor so far. Let's see. Log info. Step running. Gotta remove all that. I can remove all of this too. Right, so now... Hello, Ink. I am having a good day. How are you doing? Result exit code IO error. How is my stream latency? Okay, it's not bad. That's good. I'm glad you're doing good. That's good. I had a very strange dream this morning. I ended up going to sleep at 4 a.m., but I couldn't fall asleep until like 5:30. I was just laying in bed awake. I had a weird dream that I found, just like I was going for a walk on a rainy day, and there's just a girl all slashed up on the side of on the sidewalk, and I had to take her home and change her clothes and stuff, and then just care for her, and then she went back to her family. It was a strange dream. I didn't get the meaning of it at all. And no, I didn't do anything weird with the girl. I just basically helped her recover. That's the entire dream. And I don't understand the purpose of that dream at all. Just like, okay, find girl on sidewalk, help girl back to health. Girl just goes back to family. Like, that's the entire dream. God damn it, I need a girlfriend. What? Oh. You know, now that I think about it, that is kind of like an anime plot. Alright, what was... How am I going to just inject a TUI casually into this? Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Let mut context equal TUI GUI context. Higehiro. I've heard of that one. Oh, you're crazy Kazoo. Okay, nice to see it in the stream. By the way, guys, I linked some stuff in the stream description. I linked a video to explaining my keyboard if any of you are wondering what keyboard I'm using, because I've gotten that question many times. And then I also have links to things like my Discord server and GitLab repos and stuff. For the root widget, change your nickname there? Yeah, maybe. Let root TUI GUI widgets clear fill area. Just as a test, I'm gonna fill this entire thing with TUI GUI content clear sum. Then I'm going to do context.setup. Clean up. And wait. Context draw. And I'll also get the draw summary. Actually, I don't need the draw summary. Okay, now if I cargo run... what? Oh, right, yeah. I will comment all of this out. Or exit code failure. Mismatch type suspected. Found exit code. Wait, what is the issue? Oh, do I have to do error? Oh, wait, what? Okay, what is this OR function? Yeah, that's what I want. Unwrap OR. Oh my god, it compiles. Let's see, I don't really want to... Do I even have Revolt installed? No, I don't. Well, like, he would, not him specifically, but there were like a group of people who would just join Revolt servers and fuck around. It was really annoying. Revolt, you broken ass. Yeah, oh my god, this is broken. People are still joining my server in Revolt. Wow. My mouse. God damn it, I was hoping you guys wouldn't ask. It's just like a cheap ass Red Dragon hunk of junk plastic shit. Cause like, why do I even need a good mouse? I'm a programmer. I use Linux, a tiling window manager. So, It's not sad, because again, tiling window manager user, I probably only touch my mouse like 10% of the time I use computer. Okay, run test programs, auto bin. Okay, so this works. It doesn't write because raw mode. PK Oglo CPU function emulate. Let's see. Right. So Flume is 100% useless. Do I need hash brown? Yes, I do for my memory. No gaming. I play video games, but again, like I don't care about my mouse whatsoever. My mouse works. That's really all I care about. My keyboard, on the other hand, though, like I'm typing on my keyboard all the frickin' time. I need a good keyboard. Okay, I gotta go, like, right now. Bye. I'll tackle this later. Bye-bye.